I sat down to write about what I learned this winter. This seasonal reflection has been a regular practice for me for quite a few years now, and I was inspired by Emily Freeman. So why did this time feel so much harder? I couldn't think of a single thing I had learned, or even what I had done for my birthday less than 2 months ago. I contemplated giving up and finding something else to talk about this week. Do you ever want to just move on quickly from discomfort too? I had a choice between pushing through to what was lying underneath or ignoring the issue entirely. I chose to push through. It started with acknowledging that my brain is feeling full, incredibly full, in the midst of major life change, a kitchen renovation, leadership responsibilities, parenting, and a pandemic. I had to practice a little self-compassion and not beat myself up over my brain fog. What I found was that releasing the pressure on myself lifted some of that fog. I scrolled through photos of the past few months and thoughts started to surface. Here are a few things that I have learned this winter. The first is writing retreats bring me life. Amanda Vivier runs regular writing retreats in New Norcia, a monastic town not far from Perth where I live. I have always wanted to go, but never felt I could justify the extra time away from my family with all the other travel that I was doing as well. And 2020, with a global pandemic, shutting down all of my travel. So my birthday gift from my family was to go along to the July retreat. The weekend unwound my soul and breathed life into my creativity. Comfy winter clothes are the best. I love feeling cozy and wrapped up in soft, warm winter clothes. I was definitely built for comfort and not for glamour. Seeking out familiar, comfortable clothes also gives me insight into my internal world. My plum-coloured hoodie made my favourite list for winter, for just this reason. Plan, don't predict. I think I may need to stick this up on my wall somewhere. This reminder is needed so frequently in the midst of uncertainty around what my income and work will look like over the next few months and the impacts of the pandemic on the organisation that I lead. We cannot predict what will happen, and really we never have been able to. We just had the illusion of it. But we can make plans and backup plans and keep moving forward. When I find my mind spiraling into predictions and all the angst that it brings, I choose to make a plan for the one next step that I can take in this moment. Another thing is the time of pivoting is not done. It's just beginning. So much shifting and innovating happened in the early days of the COVID-19 impacts. It can be easy, especially living in a place like I do with significantly lower impact, to return to the status quo or stick to what has kind of become a new normal. But I don't want to miss these opportunities to keep growing and learning. I want to keep the innovation going in the spaces that I have influence over. This is what will keep us thriving in the future. Meeting with people to chat leadership and dreams energizes me. I have had the incredible privilege of meeting with a couple of specific people recently to kind of catch up, meet them, talk about leadership and dreams. Each one of those meetings has injected my sense of calling and purpose with fresh passion. I find that sitting at home alone, working on different projects, just kind of slowly drains that passion. We need other people to help us to stir that up. We need fresh perspective and realignment that comes through those deep, life-giving conversations. Finally, I need to drink less coffee and get more sleep. It is so easy for me to fall into a victim mode when it comes to sleep. I can spin a great sob story about how my 9-year-old daughter still has ongoing sleep challenges and the impact that that has on me. While this is a reality in my life, I still have control over other aspects of my sleep and energy management. I still choose to stay up watching TV or scrolling on my phone instead of getting to bed earlier and getting more sleep. I still choose to rely on coffee for a quick fix in the moment rather than looking at longer-term energy strategies like hydration, exercise, getting enough fresh air. I am taking steps to change this. So once again, this process of stopping to reflect has brought a much needed pause and grounding to my days. Try it for yourself. I would love to hear what you have learned over the past 3 months, whether that is winter like me or summer for you. I would love to hear those things in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I cannot wait to keep going on this journey with you, learning together. Take care.